This is a crazy story. This British grandma was sentenced to death in 2013 in Indonesia for smuggling drugs. I think I saw something like this in the past. There was one of those Claire Danes movies where she smuggled drugs and stuff like that by accident. So this lady says that she was being threatened by a crime syndicate in Indonesia, or like her son was being threatened, so she agreed to carry the drugs, and she was carrying 1.6 million pounds worth of, like, British pounds worth of drugs, so a ton of cocaine on her. She was caught, and because it's in Indonesia, they sentenced her and another person to death in 2013. So she's been on death row since 2013. And now, by some miracle, the British government has been able to work their diplomatic ties and get her out of jail. Her and another guy, I think they said at like 12:30 or something like that, they landed in England. So they're safe, they're alive. I think they're still in prison. They're supposed to, have the remainder of their sentence in Britain, but it's just so shocking that, she is so close to being killed by the state for smuggling drugs. Just crazy. That's what she used to look like, apparently, in 2013 when all this happened. So you could see, like, the effects on people, psychological probably. And then they say that at the news conference or something, she was in a wheelchair. She couldn't even walk. They say that they both have, like, serious medical conditions. When I read that, I thought, oh, well, maybe they're just saying they're just, they've got serious medical conditions to get them compassionate pardon or something like that. But no, she was really in a wheelchair and couldn't walk. And then they said the other guy, who's a younger guy too, he was also seriously ill. They needed to have some sort of treatment, medical treatment in Britain. So just really shocking, because there's other people too on death row, or who the government there in Indonesia, they have executed them for drug trafficking. Like the grandma. And like I said, she is claiming that she only carried the drugs because some crime syndicate was threatening her, like, son or grandson or something like that. What do you think about this?